What's up, D Hough? Good to see you again.
What's up, brother? What's up?
Woo!
So good seeing you, Rai.
Hey, so listen, Derek, there's so much to get into. We're very excited about your Vegas residency. We've been talking about you all morning. Don't know if you heard. The assistant and Tanya, the girls here, they just handed me a post. A post on Instagram.
Okay.
And, you know, I don't know what you know because you're very busy, but they have found it to be a sport to give me feedback on things that I think are fashionable or romantic, you know, those kinds of things. Because I don't like when I stumble upon what I think is a good idea in the romance category or the fashion category, I get very prideful. I'm very excited.
Right.
And then they like to burst my bubble.
You're romantic. You're a romantic, Ryan.
Wouldn't you say?
I know this about you. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I am.
You like
And
to
so
romance. I know. I get it.
I have a plan. One of my possible options for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Have you thought about it with your girlfriend yet? Are you guys doing something?
No.
Oh, you're not doing something?
Not yet. No. We're gonna do something for sure, but I haven't quite gotten there yet.
No, maybe this is just part of his plan. Like he's not gonna.
I'm playing coy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna
Yeah.
do. So one of the things we never, because we're always working, we never get to have a beautiful long breakfast. So I was thinking about doing breakfast for dinner.
Why was I not surprised that it had to do with food with you? I was like, it's got to do with something food. I got it. But it's all about the breakfast. For me, I want to go somewhere. I think there's a place in Big Sur.
Oh.
I'm thinking, stars.
I think I've been there.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a new moon coming up, so no moon.
There's a new moon.
Yeah, in a couple weeks, so stars will be
I
out.
love that you know that.
All right. Well, he's studied. He's well studied. You posted on Instagram. Dang girl, you're like my appendix. Because I don't understand how you work, but this feeling in my stomach makes me want to take you out.
There
Now,
it is.
Was that in the courting phase?
That was
In the courting phase.
no. That was actually like a day after I got my appendix removed.
Oh.
Yeah. I was in South Korea, landed in Los Angeles, and had a pain in my stomach,
no.
and rushed to the hospital. Actually crawling on the floor at like 3 a.m.
Oh,
my
it's
gosh.
dreadful.
I was like, babe, we gotta go to the hospital, and she's like, babe, you're fine. I'm like, no, I really think this is a problem. And in a few hours I had it taken out. And I'm all about the dad jokes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's one of I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and they all would make fun of me and stuff like that. And so much so that I just recently joined TikTok just so I can try to beat them because they're making fun of me.
Yeah.
Like, we have more followers than you, and we're getting more views than you. I'm like, all right, well, let's see if Uncle
Yeah,
D
you
can
just
sort
wait.
this out. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm heavy on the dad jokes. What can I say? Not a dad yet, but yeah.
But you're thinking about it.
But I'm preparing for it.
Yeah.
Aw.
And Valentine's Day is one of those rehearsals.
Exactly. Yes.
That's exactly.
And he just got this great new house. He sent me a picture. Oh, man.
But by the way, it's funny because kind of the interior of the house reminds me kind of a little bit of your house, actually. Like just like the vibe, the sort of the neutral tones,
The zenness.
the
Zen.
yeah, the reclaimed wood and all those different things. I actually thought that when I walked in. And when they did that, I was like,
I'll take it.
I was like, this kind of reminds me of Ryan's place. I like it.
Hey, I'm happy to be
it's the one
inspiration.
story. Yeah.
That's it's a big deal when you become a homeowner. When you can make your first purchase or you can build your, I always think of you so young, and you are, but you've also been working your whole life.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys started. So it says, do you know that Derek and Julianne and Mark Ballas started when they were in a group when you were how old first?
Yeah, I mean, I was like, 14? Julianne was 9.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they started in a group where Simon Cowell came over to their place to see if they had what it takes, and he passed.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, there's a video of it somewhere, and I recently saw it, and I'm like, yeah, I know why. I get why he passed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But you've been hustling. You've been disciplined. That's the
Yeah.
other thing about what
Yeah.
you do, Derek. There is massive discipline.
Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, speaking of the house and the purchases and the landscaping, for me, every time I do a job now, it's like, okay, that's a new tree. That's
Yeah.
a new bush.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so expensive. It's crazy. Just
Well,
the landscaping.
Also,
It's true.
I'm like-
Everything adds up.
Every little thing I do, I'm like, okay, that's a new olive bush. There's a boxwood.
So that's why you took this
Boxwood?
residency. You want to get a playground or something.
Yeah.
Right.
I saw this new thing, and I'm like,
You wanna
okay,
get-
how can I pay for this Vegas residency? That's it. Yeah, I got it.
Let's come back and talk about that. Derek Hough is with us. That's a throwback right there, right?
Yeah,
102.7. Do you ever do a routine to What's Love? track
I have
right
not.
there?
No.
Then you put that into the residency.
Yeah. I'll put it in there somehow.
But do you used to hear stuff all the time? Like, oh my gosh, I've got to do something to this track.
Oh, yeah, all the
right?
time.
Or
All the
you
time.
were forced to pick things to do every week on Dancing back then.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of times the things you don't really like, and you're like, okay, how do I make this good? How do I make this possible? So
I don't think people realize. Well, people do, but I don't know. I don't say it ever, but you look at the halftime performance with Jen and Shakira and J Balvin and Bad Bunny, and you look at what Derek does as his job, right? These the numbers, and they're not just dances. I mean, it's a whole universe. I just can't. How do you put into words the amount of preparation and you got to do it again and again, repetition, right?
The memory.
It's all
that
repetition.
You have to remember the moves.
Well, that's the thing too. Is there's a great expression like repetition is the mother of all skill, right? So when you repeat something over and over again, it gets in your body where you're not thinking about it. But it was actually funny. I was just on the phone with Napoleon and Tabitha Duma, who were creative directors for Jennifer Lopez. Did her Vegas show
for the halftime show
as
well.
show.
Oh, wow.
I was just congratulating them, but also we were talking about my Vegas show because they're gonna be helping me with that the show as well. But yeah, man, it's crazy preparation. But then once that part is done, then it's just fun. Then it's like forgetting about it. You want to kind of forget about the choreography. You want to forget about all those things where you can just like be.
You want to relax and be.
Yeah,
but that's because you
fun.
prepare. You can relax and sit in the pocket when you prepare for it.
Exactly.
So tell us what you're going to be doing in Vegas. This is a residency. It's going to be at the Flamingo in Las Vegas.
Yes.
So tell us about the show.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, for me, what's great is that this room is, it only seats about 850 people, which is relatively intimate, for what I'm used to playing. But I like that because it's like, I get to turn the whole room into my stage, where I can be in the audience, on the tables, jumping around, getting people to dance, dancing with them in the audience. And it's an iconic room, too. This is where, like, the Rat Pack performed.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
So it's going to be awesome. So for me, the show is going to consist of, like a lot of throwbacks, a lot of contemporary stuff, rock and roll, Latin, ballroom, just something for everybody. And that's one thing I pride myself on, too, because my last tour, I would have like a 9-year-old girl come up to me and say like, I love the music, I love the dancing. And then an 80-year-old woman would come up to me and she's like, I love the music, I love the dancing. So it was a cool way to bring all the generations together. And it's gonna be a blast, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun.
To that point, Mark, our producer, his mother had a quote about seeing you live. Mark, what was the quote?
I brought up the text right here, actually, because I just found it because you were coming in. She said, the show is fantastic. Mickey and I loved it. Derek is unbelievably talented. Never knew he could sing and play instruments. It was the best show I ever saw.
What? Oh, man.
Now, what show was that?
Oh, my gosh.
It was last May in Milwaukee.
Yeah. The last tour I did, my first solo tour. That's, by the way, what's your mom's name?
Sandy.
Tell Sandy I love her, and thank you for that. That's amazing. I'm going to put that quote on the
Yeah.
Says Sandy from Milwaukee.
Sandy.
Best show ever seen.
Best show. You must see it. Sandy from Milwaukee. No, that's awesome. And that's my goal, honestly, is it's just like a lot of fun, a lot of energy. And that's the thing, too, is live music. Live, instruments. There's nothing quite like that, for me. And singing, dancing, the whole thing. It's I can't wait, man. It's good. And I actually timed it. I timed leaving my house, leaving my home, like walking out the door and being inside the Flamingo lobby.
You mean leaving your house in L.A.?
In L.A.
Okay, getting to Vegas and getting inside.
Onto the plane, on the whole thing.
Yeah.
I timed it. It's an hour 40 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I got it down.
You can't even
to a
drive to
T.
San Diego in that amount of time.
Literally.
Or LAX for that
I
matter.
mean, you are living Calvin Harris's schedule.
Yeah. So I'm excited, man. It's going to be cool.
Isn't he a catch, sis?
Absolutely.
Isn't Derek Hough a catch? I mean, just look at that. He needs to go to the restaurant and wear the shirt that says catch. Right? Let's go to that place, the sushi place, and get him all the...
He's already taken.
He's been caught.
He's taken,
been
but he's
caught.
such a catch.
Well, Ryan, you know what's fun? I was just thinking the same thing as I was looking at you right now.
Oh.
No, it's like looking in a mirror. I know. The two of us, I get stopped all the time. Derek. No, sorry, it's just me. Bro, it's always great to have you on.
You too, brother.
Thank you very much. And Tanya has an announcement. Do you, Tanya?
I know.
Coming tomorrow. Oh, Derek, you may not know. It's big news on the show. Tanya has texted me that she's got a big announcement tomorrow in that category, the love category.
Oh,
No.
yes.
So.
She said.
Derek knows. Derek's familiar.
What do you mean Derek knows? I don't know.
No,
Derek knows?
no, sorry. sorry, not with my news, just with my struggles in the past in that
Oh, I
department.
feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
I thought you were sharing our moment. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, nonstop Kiss music next. Tickets to go see Derek at his residency. Derek Hough, No Limit, go on sale this Friday, 10 a.m. Ticketmaster.com. Let's sell that out.